Dawk li qatt ma semgħu bil-kelma probiotics. Probiotics tfisser promoting life. Probiotics. Issa, meta qed nitkellmu dwar il-probiotics, mela qed nitkellmu dwar ħlejja li huma ħajjin, ovvjament, u li jgħixu fis-sistema diġestiva tagħna. Se nitkellmu llum ma' Maja Petrovic, li hija registered nutritionist, and I'm going to ask you to elaborate on what these probiotics are.
As you said, the probiotics, starting from the Greek word promoting life, they are the live microorganism, bacteria living in our body. We have, of course, good and bad bacteria, how we will call them, and we need to have the balance of these bacteria. That's very important for the normal functioning of our gut. And we know that the probiotics, the bacteria, if the balance is optimum, the health will be optimum. So we really need to take care about that balance.
But what happens if there's an imbalance of these good and bad bacteria?
Yes, there is really a lot of bacteria in our gut. There is like 400 bacteria. And once when
the types, we're talking about the 400 types, but there are thousands and perhaps millions of them in the body because they are microscopic. Eh?
Exactly. So what it happens when that balance is restored, we will feel some certain symptoms, like for example, we can have either diarrhea, or we can have the urinary infection, the vaginal infections. It can even show with some like a rash or eczema in the body. Not to mention the things which we don't see, because the probiotics are affecting to distribute what's absorbed in the body to the right place where it needs to be. Sometimes we can start lacking of some nutrients, and that's what we don't see. And that's the side effect which it comes on the long run.
Yes. So when we have this imbalance of these bacteria, we can get these signs. Like for example, summer has just passed, and we had a lot of cystitis.
Yes.
Urinary tract infections, and it's because I think of the vaginal flora that we have the imbalance in the vaginal flora.
Exactly. Now, first of all, the imbalance, to tell you, it can start because of different causes. It can be caused by bad dieting. It can be caused by some certain bug which we get, like a flu, for example, by taking different medications. Also, it can be by changing the intestine's flora, by eating some certain kind of food. So no matter what it goes, it can, as you said, reflect on the different system. The urinary infections are quite common, especially for us women. We are more jeopardized than the men. So when it comes to the urinary infections, yes, the probiotics are proven that they can help to establish that urinary flora and the vaginal flora. Also, as all we know, like that's a folk traditional medicine, cranberries. Cranberries can also help. They have the properties that they are proven that they are preventing those negative bacteria to come inside of the urinary tract and make these infections. So in the combination of this, like cranberries and the probiotics, we can prevent the cystitis, we can also cure it, and maintain the good vaginal flora. Now, I don't know how many times the question, but does a cranberry juice works? Yes, the cranberry juice does work, but unfortunately we need
it doesn't work on its own.
Yes, and we need a higher amount. Knowing people, the eating habits and everything, I know that it's difficult to take on the long run, like 3 times daily cranberry juice. You will start being fed up. Also, taking so much cranberry juice can disbalance even the sugar levels in the body, so it's not suitable for diabetic people. Even there is no sugar added, there is a sugar from the actual cranberries. Then also it can disbalance the flora, intestine's flora, and sometimes the people can have cramps. So for me, better option from taking a cranberry juice, because these days we have available like cranberries either in the powder form or in the tablet form. They are much stronger, so higher potency, and they will work better. And for me, compliance, it's much better because you just need to take that tablet or that powder, which doesn't have the flavor, you know, so it's not that difficult. Plus, of course, together synergistic, the cranberries and the probiotics, which they will effect on that intestine's flora, we will have a very good result. Also, I need to tell you that the probiotics are safe in the pregnancy, because people usually ask, can I take them? Or my daughter, she's young, she's 5 years, women that they are pregnant. Yes, probiotics are safe. They're supposed to be normal in our body since we are born, so you don't have a problem taking them in any age.